Wildcard has announced that Fjordur will be added to the official network on June 12, and with it will come 4 brand new creatures exclusive to the map. With the release date fast approaching, I thought it would be a good idea to round up all the info that has been released about these new tames up to this point, as well as check out the last creature that has not received a spotlight yet, the Fenrir. The first creature that received a spotlight was the Andrusarchus. This creature, which looks like a cross between a wild boar and a wolf, has several unique abilities outlined in its dossier, including some type of high-speed charge that reduces its turning ability that is seemingly not affected by water. The dossier goes on to mention that the Andrusarchus is an ideal tame for searching for pearls on the ocean floors, since its density allows it to sink so readily to the bottom. One of the most noticeable things about this creature, however, comes in the form of a fully armored saddle with a mounted minigun that allows players to target foes while staying safe in an armored airtight enclosure. The dossier also mentions that they will eat just about anything, and goes on to say that they have a bit of a sweet tooth, with the author seeing many an agitated Andrusarchus pacified by some honey, hinting at the potential required taming food for this creature. The Desmodus received its spotlight next, which showcased some of the giant bat-like creature's awesome abilities. The Desmodus won its chance to exist through the community creature vote, knocking out the Kakarodontosaurus in the final round. Seeing this thing in action leaves little question as to why, with abilities that range from picking your foes to drain their blood and a stealthy invisibility mode, to an echolocation screech and the ability to produce a sanguine elixir that helps enthrall the most stubborn beasts. The dossier hints at the taming method to a degree, mentioning garlic and steaks, continuing the Dracula reference from earlier in the dossier, which could hint at the need for blood packs or your blood directly. This is backed up by the creature's diet, which is noted as a sanguivore, which means an animal that consumes blood. The dossier then goes on to suggest luring the Desmodus out of their cave and into the light, suggesting that the creature must be disturbed during the daytime. This also makes me wonder if this creature will be similar to the Megalosaurus with some sort of need to sleep during the day. They are shown being used during the day, however, so hopefully, if this is the case, they have a long sleep debt window allowing you to use it for a good portion of the daytime. The next creature to get their spotlight was the Fjordhawk. This agile new shoulder pet comes with a couple of amazing abilities. The first is the ability to send the Fjordhawk to retrieve bags, and I'm very curious what the scope of retrieval options will be, as this could come in very handy for certain raid cleanup situations. The second ability is similar to the first, but this ability has the Fjordhawk looting as much of your inventory as possible in the event of your death and bringing it to wherever you respawn. This could be a game changer in raids. The dossier also describes the Fjordhawk as being able to predict and avoid danger, making me wonder if this tame will be immune to turret targeting. The dossier doesn't go into much detail about how to tame this small creature, but it does mention that the Fjordhawk follows predators and survivors on high, watching for their moment to swoop in and snatch up an easy meal. This has me wondering if sacrificing a small tame in a similar fashion to the Troodon is required in the taming process. Finally, with the wildcard creatures out of the way, we come to the Fenrir, which is a wolf-like creature that is native to the mod version of Fjordur. The Fenrir towers over its predecessors, standing about twice as tall as the direwolf. This creature also comes packed with a couple of repurposed abilities from some of the older creatures on the Ark, including the Manogarmer and Stegosaurus, both of which are combined into one. Hitting the crouch button while mounted on the Fenrir will make it explode icy shrapnel, freeze-trapping nearby foes similar to the mana. After the Fenrir has exploded, it then grows large spikes all over its body, which give a defensive buff similar, if not identical, to the Stego's hard plate mode. At the moment, the Fenrir can be tamed by way of knockout, but we will see what wildcard changes for the official version. All of these creatures sound amazing, but I'm not sure which one I'll be going after first. Let me know down in the comments which one you'll be going for. One thing I do know for sure though, is that all of these awesome creatures are going to need a place to call home on Fjordur, as will you. So if you would like to get a head start by knowing 10 of the best places that I found on the mod to build a base, you can check it out here. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, keep gaming.